back out here on it again. I got all that wiring pulled. B got here, finished pulling the engine harness and all that stuff. So now we just got 1 or 2 more wires to pull. We're gonna end up having to swap these headers over to the other side because we were gonna redo all this exhaust. Shit on this other one over here was broke. So we're having to swap everything around. But pulling transmission out of this one going into this one, and we should be able to set that cab back come this weekend. So that's what we got so far.
It's coming out now.
I'll take it all the way out. I told you he's gonna help work on Mama's truck.
Why is this quite fun?
Huh?
Why is this quite fun?
Where's that part from?
No, why is this quite fun?
Why is it quite fun?
Yeah.
Because you're working on trucks, doing man stuff. Alright, got transmission off this one. New exhaust put on, headers, EGR, all that, all the way back. Now I gotta get this transmission loose. We're gonna try to pull it maybe tomorrow, Wednesday. We usually don't work during the week, so this was kind of a, we got more done today than planned on it. He showed up while I was picking kids up from school. So we got a huge jump. Got the transmission off, you can see there, in a mess. But yeah, all we gotta do now, take torque converter bolts out of this one and pull that transmission mount and get this transmission swapped over here, reconnect lines, get all the wiring done, and by Saturday we should have that cab back down, front clip, core support put back on. Try to get that tomorrow first thing, and hopefully Saturday we'll be able to crank it up here at run. Alright, I'll be back when we get more work on it. What's up everybody, we back out here again today. Today's like Wednesday, I think. Let me see. Yeah, looks like it's Wednesday 23rd. Out here in the middle of the week, I'm gonna try to get some more of this stuff knocked out on this truck. That way we get a little more of a jump start on this weekend's work. You seen yesterday all the stuff we had done, so I'm just gonna pick up where we left off. Going to work on pulling that core support off that frame right there, and then it'll give me access to go through the starter bolt holes to take the bolts out and get that flywheel out, or not flywheel out, but that torque converter bolts out. And that way I can pull the bolt on the back of the transmission cross member, and I can pull the 2 bolts for the carry bearing out, and we can get that rear end loose, and we can get that transmission out. That way it's just one less thing we got to do come this weekend. So I'm gonna get back started on this real fast for this rain sets in. We got storms moving in again, so see what we can't get done as fast as we can. I don't know how well you could have seen some of that, but I got the core support swapped over. It's not tight, but it's smoothed. All the transmission bolts are out from the flywheel. Bolts from underneath the transmission that I hadn't gotten yet are done. Core support, or not core support, transmission cross member bushing's been taken out, or not bushing, but nuts been taken loose. And then I've got these right here for the carrier bearing loose. So now pretty much all we got left to do is pop that transmission loose, take it from here, put it to there. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this thing wiggled loose, and then we will go from there. All right, so just seen I yank it, little bastard, and got it rattled loose. And I just gotta slide it back and wait for B to get here. We're gonna get it up, put it over there on that one. We may do it today, who knows. We're supposed to, like I said earlier, we're supposed to be having some bad weather rolling in for the next week or so, or better part of the week. So for now, this may be it, but we got a lot done in a short amount of time. So when we get back out here on it, I'll get back with you. All right, folks, today's Thursday. Got that transmission off this one here. Big got here early this morning, didn't have to work. He broke his big truck at work, so he didn't have to go in today.
That's a good way to get the day off.
Got the transmission swapped over. I'm gonna have to change this transmission cross member out for the exhaust. He's already over here working on getting it all wired back up, so we get the cab set. I'm trying to take care of a little bit of stuff on that, but we're getting her done. You can see we, as in he, then got the transmission cross member swapped out, got the drive shaft in, everything like that. Alright, you can see, got the cab set. All I gotta do is tighten the bolts, get the front end set up, tighten up the mod end stuff back here, change out that fuel pump, and get the link bars and shit ordered. I think we're a little ahead of schedule this week.
Yeah.
This probably would have ended up taking this, between swapping the transmission over and the cab, the better part of a full day. A full Saturday. Now we got all this done. All I got to do is swap the rear end out, which I got to get the front hangers cut off that other frame. But get these hangers swapped out, rear end swapped out, bolted up, and then try to get a hot battery on it, see if we can't get some starting done on it. Then it's going to be the order and link bars, that rear end lower, get the bags, new bags in the front, everything hooked up. We'll see how low she can go. I mean, even already you can tell she's already tucking. We got blocks in the front right now, but she will go lower. All right, I guess that's it for now. We get more on it later. We'll go from there. What's up, everybody? So it is now Saturday. Usually it's the only day of the week we work, but you seen in the video, we got everything hooked up. Well, we got almost everything hooked up. We got to hook up the computer. Got to do some electrical connections from the alternator for the battery. Got to do some grounds from the battery, the frame, core support. Hook up transmission lines. I gotta get underneath there, put torque converter bolts in, and then put the starter in, wire it up, and go through. Of course, we'll double check everything, triple check everything, make sure everything's hooked up, and then we are going to try to see if we can't get it to start today. So we will stay tuned and see what we can get going and get everything kind of organized, get started out here. It's early, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, something like that. So we're supposed to be having some weather move in yet again this weekend. So see what we can't get done. But I mean, we're days ahead of schedule right now. Usually, you know, we work on Saturdays, half day, 3/4 day, all day, something like that. Due to his work schedule, things like that. So, you know, we don't do this as a business. It's just kind of we work on it as we work on it type deal. So, you know, we ain't ever no real big rush on any of it. We just knock it out and get it done. We stay focused and we actually work. Don't bullshit around, stand around, talk, chit chat all damn day, even though we do. But we still get work done. But I mean, this truck last weekend was literally a full truck on that frame. We pulled that whole truck apart like you saw in the video earlier. You'll see it earlier in the video. You know, we pulled that whole truck apart last Saturday. Last Saturday to Tuesday, I did the transmission swap. Wednesday, we hooked up some more stuff. And I think Thursday, we set the cap. We didn't do anything really yesterday. Hung out, messed with a little bit of stuff, went over plans. Went from there. So this is where we're at right now. We'll get set up. I'm going to try to get started on this. Find the stuff that I need to get these torque converter bolts in and get going. Be back when I'm back. Alright, we got everything, starter bolts, torque converter bolts put in, starters on, everything's wired up, plug wires hooked up. Now we're hooking up the battery. Don't attempt to.
Check stand.
And go from there. It's gonna fit.
Oh no, it's a small one.
Alright. Alright, we hooked it up. We got power inside, turns over. Now we gotta hook up the fuel pump and so we can get it started. set you up here and we're gonna go from there. See if we can get a first start real fast. Alright, go ahead. Cycle that fuel pump.
Not here, the fuel pump.
Oh, okay. Hang on one second. Alright, fuel pump is cycling. Let's see what we can do.
Almost.
She's fixing to start, guys.
Grab that throttle. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
She fucking runs, guys. Heck yeah.
Alright, go get mama.
Alright, we're gonna get mama out here. Hang on. Forward, off.
Cycling, a couple more.
Just keep going.
Keep on trying to start it.
Other than that squeak. God
That's
dang.
that bearing right there needs to be swapped out. Yeah, but listen to the motor.
It's smooth.
Bearing quit.
Let it idle. What you think, honey?
I'm excited for it.
You ready to drive it? All right.
I'll be posting.
Oh, it's getting posted. Yeah. All right, so y'all seen we got it to run, and it runs damn good, damn smooth. It's the first time we heard that motor turn over, run, anything since we bought the truck. Ain't no telling how long it sat before we bought it. So it's a big stress reliever that it was that simple as far as hooking everything up, getting it to run. When it had to do all this work, just turn around and have to pull the motor out. So we got all that. So right now that's going to be done for this week on this one. Still going to be doing some more work on it throughout the week. Next week, rear end swap, things like that. But already got parts on order. Parts lined up to be ordered next week to do all the air ride and everything else on it. So that's it for this one for right now. Fix some work on getting this out the way. Gonna yank that motor out, get it stripped down. And the 4-cylinder that came out of Kevin's truck is gonna get thrown on this frame. We're gonna get it moved and get it out of here. So yeah, we got this one going. Definitely a big stress reliever. So y'all can stay tuned for more. See how it's gonna keep turning out. All right, buddy. Anyway, all right, guys, appreciate it. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. Got a bunch of people that watch but don't subscribe. It don't cost nothing. Don't do nothing but help us out. We get to the point where we hit 1,000 or more, we can get fucking monetized, and we can just put more money back into the channel. Start doing more builds like this, and go from there. So, y'all don't mind, help me out. Hit that subscribe button. Appreciate y'all.